Flosstube, we're back. My name is Becca and this is Shadow. She wants her Lucky Charms marshmallows. Welcome to SamBrie Stitches. You can find me here on Flosstube and under SamBrie Stitches on Instagram as well. It is a channel about cross stitching. And today is Wednesday, May 12th. So I want to thank you all for the amazing comments and the love and support over the past couple of weeks. It has been an amazing couple of weeks and I hope it has been for y'all too. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you all for giving me and my channel a chance. I appreciate it. Some of you came over from Steel City Stitchers from the interview that we did, so thank you for that. And welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys so much. I finally got caught up on all the comments. Pretty sure I got behind because it's just been a great couple of weeks. So I am going to pause this and get Shadow inside. This might be a longer video. I'm so glad that pretty much all of you said don't apologize for longer videos, you enjoy them. And that just makes me so happy because I have a lot to show and a lot to talk about. So I will be right back once I get Shadow inside. Okay, I am back. Had to make sure Shadow was inside so she didn't bark. Before I get started, I hope that those of you who celebrate Mother's Day had a great Mother's Day. There's Carl, Gina, right on cue. If any of you wondering who Carl is, he is the rooster that is on the street behind me. Never seen him, but he always makes an appearance by crowing in my videos. Anyways, I hope that those of you who, celebrate Mother's Day had an amazing day. And I know it's hard for a lot of people. I know a few of my friends made some posts about how the day was difficult for them. So I hope that your stitching and your family brought you comfort in that time. I know that's a tricky day for a lot of people. For me, I ended up working because I thought that the store was going to be busy. It was not. It was dead. But I got to spend the day with my work children, which was pretty cool. And then I came home and got spoiled by my family. And I'll be taking off next Sunday. My husband and I are going away again to the beach for a couple of nights to celebrate Mother's Day. So I had a great Mother's Day. And before I do my 2-week recap, I have to show this up at the beginning. Okay, so my oldest daughter, as many of you know, she does stitch. She doesn't stitch often or as much, but she can stitch. I'm gonna start crying already. I didn't even know she did this. Apparently my husband knew. She bought a pattern off of Etsy. She raided my stash. Everything that you're gonna see has come from my stash and I didn't even know she touched it. And she gave it to me the day after Mother's Day. She had it finished and then she looked at it and I guess the pattern that she bought was off. And so she fixed it herself. So it took a little bit longer. But she says she used my tutorial that I have for pillow finishing, which made it even more special. So, it's in a very special place, but this is what she made me. I love it. I'm gonna start crying. Sorry. I love it so much. I posted it on Instagram and everybody just thought it was amazing. She changed up the colors herself. She did the border in purple, which is my favorite color. And she changed up the flowers to my other favorite color, which was blue. But she also changed it because she used this backing fabric. And she hand sewed it all by herself. This is her first official finished period, but her first finish. And this is congratulations. I turned out amazing. She certainly did. And then she put love Sam at the bottom there. Ooh, sorry. This is my most prized possession. It's absolutely amazing. I could not wait till further in the video to show it. It's It's so special to me, and I'm so proud of her for everything. She's going to be graduating with her bachelor's in about a month or so. I'm not ready for her to move out. If you guys watched the interview with Betsy, she gave me some very good advice. I'm going to try and look at it through a positive view. But I'm just not ready for her to move out. She is like my best friend. She's my mini-me. Speaking of mini-me, I love all the comments. If you follow me on Instagram, and I'll post the picture here, how everybody's calling us triplets, or they couldn't tell who was who. I appreciate that. It's very flattering. Thank you. I think my girls are kind of used to it by now. It used to annoy them, but now they're used to it, and I think that they're okay with hearing that. But I love hearing it. Yeah, so this is everything. I did get other things for Mother's Day. I got a very nice big box of C's chocolate for my younger daughter. My husband made an amazing steak dinner, and he made a homemade Texas sheet cake. And then I also got a I Heart Mom Ray Dunn mug. Sam has another Ray Dunn mug coming. It's the One Tough Mother that I've been really wanting, but it made a trip around the US, so it'll be here. And I just got spoiled. I really did. But this is my pride and joy. This is amazing that she put the time and effort into making this for Mother's Day. So I love it. I love it so much. So thank you, Sam, if you watch this. I was speechless when she gave it to me. So, and it's on 14 count Ada. She rated, it's the opalescent. So she rated my 14 count. She's welcome to use it, but it was just funny how she was sneaky about it. Whew. All right, little tear. Anyways, now for my 2-week recap. So I'm going to look at my notes so I don't miss anything, because there was a lot in 2 weeks, but it was all amazing, except for one thing, which was not amazing, and I will talk about that when I get to it. Both of my girls got their first shots. They had to get the Pfizer shot, because the base switched to Pfizer. So they got theirs on the 29th. Sam got a little sick, kind of like a little cold, and Brie had some stomach issues, and Sam had a little rash, and they both had a little bit of swelling and tenderness, but nothing like too crazy, which is nice. So they'll be getting their second shot in about a week and a half, I think it is. I got my second Moderna shot on Friday the 30th, and it kicked my butt. I was out of work the whole weekend. Thank goodness that my work supports getting the COVID shot, because they paid for all 3 days, because I got the shot and I had side effects. So otherwise I'm losing 3 days of pay because I'm just a part-time, I don't have PTO. That would have sucked. I would have forced myself somehow to go into work. But thank goodness I didn't. By Sunday afternoon, evening, I was starting to feel better. I had the extreme exhaustion. My arm was like swollen, like huge. It was crazy. I did have the armpit kind of swelling, but not as bad as some of my friends said. But I had some nausea. I had dizziness. My heart was the big thing. If you know, I do have a heart condition. I have an arrhythmia, tachycardia. It chooses when it wants to make an appearance, which is weird, but it is irregular all the time. But just sitting on the couch, my heart rate was over 100. My Apple Watch just kept like going, hello, you haven't moved for 10 minutes. You know, your heart rate is over 100. I was up to like 105. Like, it was crazy. And I could feel it, so I knew. But so I don't know if that was the side effect of the shot or not, but it really affected my heart. But yeah, by Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, I was feeling back to somewhat normal. I was still tired, but then that Monday, my husband had off. He has every other Monday off, which is awesome because that is our day. Since I work the weekends and he works during the week, you know, we see each other in the evenings, but he switched his schedule to have every other Monday off, and he's done that for a while now, so we could have a day together. So since I was feeling better, he whisked me off to Port Townsend to get me out into some fresh air. And we grabbed some amazing pizza. He had taken Brie there for a daddy-daughter day. And he knows how much I love pizza. It's like my favorite food in the whole world. So he took me there, and it is amazing pizza. I'll have to say, so good. And then we walked down the little main street along the water, kind of glanced in some shops, went to this ice cream candy shop that has a whole bunch of like old candies, and they have chocolates in there. It was a really cool shop. Grabbed some ice cream, walked back, took this selfie, and y'all, I posted this on Instagram. My husband is a Marine. He's a retired Marine, but he's a Marine. He doesn't smile, barely. I think I've seen him smile, you know, I mean, he smiles, but for pictures, they've always been trained just to not smile, just a mean mug. That's his happy face. Like, he was in a good mood and he had a good time. It's just when we take pictures, most of the time, he just doesn't smile. That's just him. But it's just funny that I have to explain that every time I post a picture, because he always looked just like ticked off and angry and mean, and he's not. He's the most, you know, teddy bear type of person you'll ever meet. He just wants people to think that he's mean. Yeah, he's gonna kill me for saying that, by the way. But and then we got back to the car just as it started to rain. But as we were sitting in the car finishing up our ice cream, I look over and there's eagles. Oh my gosh. I couldn't get pictures of them. We were in the car, but we saw two eagles like lock talons in the sky. Like, it was crazy. Everywhere we go, we see eagles now. It's like our thing. And it's like one of my favorite things to see. So that was amazing, to see that. And then some kind of sad news happened, and there's an airplane. Sorry if you can hear that. That Monday, so Sunday nights is our at-home date night for me and my husband. We lay together on the couch, we watch our shows or whatever, but we just spend time together. So when he has Mondays off, we usually stay up super late. And so we got to talking about how upset I was that and now somebody's car alarm's going off. Okay, this video is gonna already have a lot of editing in it. My gosh, the perks of doing videos outside. Anyways, so when he has Mondays off, we stay up super, super late. So we were talking about how sad I was about my local retreat for Acorns and Threads getting put online on Zoom. These people, I tell you, like, come on now. So I was telling him about the StitchCon waitlist, and he was like, do it, just put yourself on there. So at 2:00 in the morning, I put myself on the StitchCon waitlist for Group A, or Weekend A. 7:30 Monday night, I received an invoice for Weekend A. I was excited. I freaked out. Oh my God. Are they doing this on purpose? Like, seriously? But after looking at my schedule and figuring everything out, I was not able to go because my anniversary is I can't even talk now because I'm so flustered. My anniversary is also in June, at the end of June. And so I chose to celebrate my anniversary with my husband over going to StitchCon. So I had to email them and apologize for signing up because I thought I could do it, and backed out. I'm crushed because so many of my friends are going. I'm going to try and plan better next year and hopefully try to get in next year. So we'll see. But then after being crushed by not getting to go to StitchCon after I got in, I found out that a good local stitchy friend that was part of my Kids App Cross Stitchers stitching group here passed away Monday evening. I found that out Tuesday. Sorry, I'm still emotional. She watched my channel. Her daughter has special needs, and I believe she was nonverbal. I got to meet her a couple of times via the Zoom meetups. And she would love when Shadow barked. So I would make Shadow bark all the time for them. Talking about it, I haven't talked about it since the day, or since our Zoom meetup on Wednesday when we talked about it a little bit. But Pauline had won a giveaway off of my channel, and that's how I discovered she was local, and I invited her, to meet up at the next in-person meetup that we were doing so that she could get her her giveaway win, and hang out and see if she liked the group. And she did. She kept coming every meetup, which was awesome. We became friends. She had health issues, so she'd come with her oxygen tank and everything, and a couple of times would lose balance, and we would have to help her, but then the in-person meetup stopped, and I started the Zoom meetups, and she'd join in there, and I'd get to see Kendra, which is her daughter, and then she stopped coming. And we have a Facebook Messenger group with the local stitching group here, and she'd be active in there. The last message that was received from Pauline, it was her son had got her a Ray Dunn mug for an early Mother's Day gift. So she wanted to share it because I'm a Ray Dunn fan. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't talked about it much, so I didn't think it was going to bring out the tears like it did. Anyways, so she's no longer with us. So I decided to, just pull out a piece and stitch in honor of her. So I'll show that in my whips, because it was a piece that I had been working on, but it just reminds me of her. So that happened. And then I did sign up for the Acorns and Threads 25th anniversary Zoom retreat, and I'm also signed up for the Stitch Summit retreat, all on Zoom. I won't be taking time off of work, so I'll just be popping in and out of the Zoom when I can, because I can't justify taking unpaid time off to sit at home on Zoom. If it was an in-person retreat, obviously it's definitely worth it. But the Zoom is just different than in-person, so I'll be doing that. And then let's see what else. And so that night that I had found out my friend had passed away, my husband jumped into action because he's absolutely amazing. So he made me a comfort food dinner. He baked a Texas sheet cake then, and he called it comfort chocolate for me. And because he did that, I wanted him to relax, and Wednesdays are trash days, hence why I record on Wednesdays, and sometimes you hear the trash trucks drive by. I wanted to get the trash ready because that's usually what he does really, really late. So I got the recycling out, and we have a split level house. So you have the stairs that go down to the front door, and then you have stairs that go down to our huge full-size family room. And then I came back up and I grabbed 2 bags of trash, and started to go down the stairs and fell down the stairs. No joke. So I had a pretty good sized bruise down the left side of my back. My knees were bruised. Like, I was just all bruised up, and I hit my head, but I didn't have a concussion or anything. So, that was a pretty rough day that day. But I'm all right. I didn't get super hurt or anything. But I guess I fell loud enough to where Sam ran out of her room from upstairs, and then my husband ran out of the family room from downstairs, and they both kind of met me by the front door to help me up. Yeah, so I'm talented like that. And then the only other thing is we booked, a couple getaways. Darren and I are going away to Ocean Shores again. We were given 2 free nights at the casino, so why not use them just to celebrate my Mother's Day? And then we booked a all-day whale watching cruise for our anniversary, which I'm super excited about. So you can bet there's gonna be a lot of pictures of that. But that is my 2 weeks. That was a lot, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing because I had to start and stop many times. But I just hope y'all had an amazing couple of weeks. Mine was amazing, except for the one day, that one Tuesday. But yeah, and then we had an acorns trip. That was yesterday, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when I get to Stitchy Kindness and haul. But it was amazing. There is just something about seeing your friends in person, and being able to hug them. And I did. We were all fully vaccinated, so that was our celebration of being fully vaccinated. Saying goodbye to a friend that is moving out of state, welcoming a new friend into the Acorns group. That was her first visit. And just some much needed time together, some time out, some laughing. Oh my gosh, when we get together, we laugh. I love these ladies. They are they're part of my Stitchy tribe, and they're just amazing. So I will show my haul and my Stitchy Kindness when I get to that, but that was I was really needed. It was really, really needed. Oh, and for those of you that notice Bunny is not back here anymore, I'm so sorry. While I was at work, my husband decided to clean the deck off to make it more family friendly so that we could do our bonfires and sit out here. So Bunny is at the end of the deck now, right at the end of the stairs on the ground and not on the deck. He was just making a mess. So I apologize you don't get to see Buns anymore. That kind of sucks because I know people like to watch him in the background, and I gave my husband a lot of heck for that. So I was like, people are not going to be happy with you that you moved him out of the video, but it needed to be done. Okay. I wanted to do a special message for my friend Brenda of Brenda and Laura, Brenda and the Cereal Starter. If you follow me on Instagram, I watched their video, and she had asked for prayers, and so I made a post with the hashtag Stitching with Brenda, just to show how amazing and supportive our community is, and to show how much Brenda is loved. I appreciate all of you for showing your support for Brenda. Keep them coming. She needs love and support, and she did see the posts, so she did see all of us. So we have such an amazing community. And then I received a message from a friend on Instagram. Her name is Betty. And she also asked for prayers for Dizzy Stitcher. I have not watched his video, but she said that he's going through some health issues. So let's show our support for him as well. We are a great community, and we are very loving and very supportive, and I'm so blessed to be a part of that. So let's give them some love. And then don't forget the Duck Derby with Emily C. I believe it ends the 15th. I'm not 100% sure, but she does have a video up about it, so please go check that out. I bought my ducks. It's an amazing cause. And again, our community has rallied around another amazing cause. So go check that out. I'll link it down below for you so you can go check out the video. Okay, shout outs. Under 1,000 sub club. Lots of talking from me today. I want to give a shout out to Kerry Stitches. She is one of the founding members of this hashtag under 1,000 sub club. Because she's under 1,000. I think when I looked this morning, she's at 993, y'all. Maybe by the time this video gets uploaded, she'll be at 1,000. But I wanted to shout her out because she's so close and she's an amazing person. I've interviewed her. We're friends. She has an amazing Etsy shop. Just go check her out and at least subscribe. Just give her at least those 7. 1,000 is a milestone to be able to open up some abilities that you could do on your channel that you can't do if you don't reach that milestone. So she's so deserves it. She's just amazing. And then the other shout out is my friend Tara. She's the 805 Stitcher. She just did a video recently. She hasn't done one in a while because she's super busy. She is awesome. She makes amazing bags. I know many of you are familiar with her bags. Lynnxstitches used her bags for one of her patterns, and she's just super talented, super sweet, and she's at $4.98 right now when I looked this morning. So let's get her subscribers up as well. Show them some love, Kerry and Tara. I just love them. All right, let's get on to stitching. I have no idea what time we're at because I've stopped and started like 5 times. So y'all, these are my favorite mugs. There's dark hair. These stainless steel mugs by Rae Dunn are awesome. I only have 2. I'm gonna get more as soon as I see some good ones. I don't just buy them just to buy them. I like to get ones that I like the writing on. But man, do they keep your drinks hot or cold. Okay, so I have 2 FFOs to show you. And I actually took before pictures of both pieces so that you could see what it looks like. So the before piece on the first one I'm going to show you, it's an old cigar box that I found at Goodwill. And then this is what I did with it. I mounted Deanna from CherryHillStitchery. I mounted her pattern on here. And I love it. Sticky board, sticky board, sticky board. So, I'm really bad. I don't remember the fabric. I've talked about it before in other videos, and I'll put it down below in the description box. But the inside, this is the same as what was on the top, but it's a Mark Twain cigar box, and it's a nice condition. So this will be displayed in my patriotic display, and I love it. Deanna's patterns are just awesome. And I'm pretty sure I used all the called for. It's 1 strand on 18 count. And her patterns are awesome. And then this other one is an out of print chart. And then this is the piece before I did my FFO. And it just matched perfectly. Another piece I found at Goodwill. Sam was with me when I had brought this piece, and the color just matched perfectly. I didn't have to do anything to it. I just mounted my stitched piece onto that rooster wood that you saw because it just pops out. It hangs. I don't think I'm going to hang it. But then don't look at my finishing on the inside because it's like really bad down here. But I put fabric on the back, but it's got little hangy things. But I love this. This is America by Blackbird Designs. It's supposed to be filled in, and it's supposed to say America and be filled in down a little bit at the bottom. But I thought this was just perfect, just like this. This fabric is 18 count 1776 from Color and Cotton. It's a very mottled grayish blue, and I just thought it was beautiful, and I didn't want to fill it in. And this is done with one strand as well of the called for DMC. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So those are my two finishes for the couple of weeks. I have a lot of whips and new starts, a lot. So I'm going to be reaching down here because I have them piled up. The first one, I'll have to insert a picture of the pattern. This was gifted to me by Amy, Sprinklestein Stitches, my sweet friend, for us to stitch together. And we didn't have an official start date. And the hashtag is Patriotic Patchwork Sal, I believe. And I chose my own colors for it. So I chose, and look at my floss bling. This is from Chris Yo as the Yoo Flies on Etsy. I'm obsessed with these, y'all. She sent me 2. I used one of them as a giveaway. I bought 3, and then she reloaded her Etsy shop, and I bought 3 more that I'm gonna show you in haul. They're awesome. Like, they just keep my floss straight. So cool. So I chose these colors. 3 of the silks, these 3 are Brandy's silks from BeStitchMe. Red Barn, Blue Jay, and Nebula. And then Betsy Floss from Color and Cotton, which was a special floss that came in their box. Love it. It's in one of my favorite bags from my new amazing sister that was separated at birth, Heather Punkypurls. That's what we're saying now, is we were sisters separated at birth. She made me a Bigfoot bag. She has an Etsy shop. You need to go check her out. I'll link her down below, but I love it. This is stitched on 18 count Morning Glory. I'm using one strand, and it was just a small start on Mother's Day because I was doing other stuff. So I've got the top and then a couple little reds, and that's it. So this piece, and y'all are welcome to join. I'll link it down below, but this piece is a full coverage piece. All those boxes are filled in, and I'm debating on whether I want to do that or not. I mean, that's what makes it the pretty piece, so I probably will, but y'all know how long it's taken me to fill in the Erica Michaels piece I'm going to show you. It's been like 3 years because it's just constant fill-in. So that was a new start on Mother's Day. This other one was also a new start. I'm discombobulated. This is Rest a While from Plum Street Samplers. When Heather and I, Punkypurls, went to Threadneedle Street, we both bought this chart, and then she messaged me. I guess she was having a rough day, and she was like, hey, you up for a new start? I was like, always. And so since we both bought this pattern, we started it. And it is just the hashtag Rest a While, spelled W-I-L-E, Sal. Anybody's welcome to join. We would love to have more people. It's an awesome chart. It's a fall chart, and I still have my stitch along that I'm doing with NBC Stitcher. That's the autumn. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the owl one of these. So I think they're companion pieces, or they can be. So I have that. Called for floss. Another floss bling. This one's Inspire. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all in how you make it. Tea. I love me some tea. Just regular breakfast tea. Nothing fancy. Yeah. So, and then this was part of my Stitchy Kindness, but I just immediately put it in there last night. Heather from Punkypurls stitched us matching bags. I love it. And so she did matching bags for us for the Rest a While Sal. This is on 18 count sanddollar from BeStitchMe. And all I got was the moon. But is that not a beautiful variegated moon? Love it. My needle minder, I thought that I got this from Rebel Stitcher Designs. You know, it's a song, don't worry your pretty little mind, people throw rocks at things that shine. I love it. Love it, love it. So that was another new start. Lots of new starts, y'all. Lots of new starts. Then this one I started because I got 2 Ray Dun lighthouses, and then we went to Home Goods, Sam and I did, and they had this really cool wooden lighthouse. I'll put a picture of what I posted on Instagram here of my whip with them. And that was hand carved, made in India, I believe it was. And I was like, I need a piece to go with this. So I went through my stash and I actually had something to go with it. So I'm stitching the lighthouse to go with my lighthouses for my display. This is the Cricut collection, One If by C. This is in an amazing flipping bag. I'm so glad that I grabbed, I think one of the last ones that my sweet friend Lynn from Lynnxstitchcreates made. This is the girl power bag. I love it so much. Love, love, love. So this is on 18 count oyster shell from Color and Cotton. This was the February 2021 Fabric Club. Y'all, I'm using the called for DMC and it is beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. It looks so good on this fabric. I'm going to be working on that again today because I want to get this done for my display. So that is a goal. So that was another new start. And I think that's all the new starts. I'm going to leave that for last. I got to lean out of the picture because I have a whole bunch of these. So we'll do the next one. The next one is a beautiful bag by Crosshatch Quilts. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this one I decided to pull out in honor of my friend Pauline. I will be stitching this just every time that I stitch it. It'll make me think of her. Let me I didn't put the threads back into this one. And I was gonna pull back out Emily's house, which I pretty much have abandoned, but I can't find it. I'm not sure where I put it, which is crazy. So I pulled out Marjorie Massey, and this is Primitive. Apparently there is a, I think Denise from Black Ribbon Studio said that there's a companion piece for this, so there's a second one. But that's beautiful. And it's DMC, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DMC colors. 6 DMC colors. This is done on my friend. She came to Acorns, which was awesome. Fiona from Fiona's Craft Cottage. She has an Etsy shop that I believe is on vacation because she's in the process of moving. But I pulled this out for my friend Pauline in honor. I stitched on this during the Zoom meetup that I hosted, and I got a good chunk of this done and the vase done during the Zoom and didn't mess up. So this is Mocha Cream from Fiona's Craft Cottage. Y'all, I love this piece. I didn't like it at first, and yeah, somebody on Zoom was like, that's a big bird. Yeah, it's a big bird. I didn't like this piece at first, but I am obsessed with it, and I cannot wait for it. I'm putting it right up on my sampler wall when it's finished. I absolutely love it. So there's that. Dang it, I keep having floss left over. This is silk, brandy silk. I cannot lose brandy silk. No way. Let's do the next one. So this next one is the one that's taking me 3 years to do. This is Thanks to the Brave from Erica Michaels. I'm doing my own color conversion on it. Let me take all this stuff out. This is in a very special bag from my friend Jan Holder. I've shown it before. She's so flippin' talented. Look at the sparkles. She's sparkle vinyl, quilted cork fabric, which is so cool. And the big chunky zipper. I love it so much. It's so cool. She does not sell these. I'm still trying to convince her to sell them. We'll see. Jan, if you watch this, you should. The colors I'm using, oh, my floss is nowhere near as pretty as Nicole's needleworks. I did an interview with her and I still didn't find out the secret to what she does to make her floss beautiful. So this is Classic Colorworks Old Blue Jeans, Bamboo, and Barn Door is what I'm using. Y'all, I'm on the home stretch. So this is 18 count Heroic from Picture This Plus, but I'm using 2 strands because I started this like 3 years ago. And I think the 2 strands are working. I don't mind it as much, but all I have to do is just fill this in. So I do this on Fridays when I work from home and have to take the phone calls. I've been doing this fill in pretty much during then. So that way I can just make some progress while I'm working on something where I don't have to think about counting and stuff like that in between calls. This last Friday, there was like 5 to 15 minutes in between calls. So I got some good progress in. Not done yet, y'all. The next one that I worked on, I have to pull all this out. This bag was a gift from Carla. This is amazing. I keep the card in here because some people, you know, don't have shops. She made me a Blackbird Designs bag. Look at that scissor. Or that, well, the scissors, but the zipper pull. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And of course, it houses my Blackbird design. So this is what I worked on for Brenda and Laura's Blackbird design weekend. Because I didn't really want to do a new start. And I mean, y'all have seen it. It's Christmas Garden from Blackbird Designs. I am doing my own color conversion. I'm not sure where I got this floss bling from, to be honest. It might have been a gift. I'm so bad at remembering. But I'm using Gentle Art Green Tea Leaf, which I wish that I would have not used this. I wish I would have used something a little bit more brown because it has a tiny bit of green tinge to it. It's like brown and light brown, but it's working. Gentle Art Endive, Gentle Art Brandy, and Gentle Art Cherry Wine. So those are my colors that I'm using for Christmas Garden. This is 18 count Winter White from Seraphim Fabrics. I know I did not iron, but this is where I'm at. Hopefully I put up a before picture. I think I did before pictures, but I got this, I think I did this motif and then this motif in there is what I think I did. Oh, it's pretty. So that is where I'm at on that. This I'll probably work on for the first weekend every month for the Blackbird Designs, the 25th for the Christmas stitching, and then Christmas in July I may focus on this a little bit more because I really would like this done. All I want to do is stitch on my samplers, but I also need to get some smalls like that lighthouse. Well, that's not really small, but I need to get some pieces done for my displays. But all I want to do is stitch on my samplers. It's crazy. And y'all, I want to stitch on my husband's elk piece. I'm gonna show you that last. whips are still coming. There's still like 3 more after this one. So this one is a special whip. It is the Chester's Place, and the sun's coming out. I'm gonna get blinded. Chester's Place, and we all know the history on that. The proceeds went to a very good cause, but it's also in honor of my friend Amy Sprinklestein Stitches when she lost her sweet grouchy cat. So it's Sal for Grouchy, Chester Sal as well. So there's 2 hashtags that I'm using. And it's also really just a memory piece for a lot of people who have lost their pets. My sister lost a kitty, you know, and many other friends have lost their pets recently. I've lost many pets too. So to me, it's just a piece of, to remember all of our fur babies that we lost. This bag I wanted to show. It's from my friend Tara, 805 Stitcher. It is beautiful. This fabric is beautiful. I love it. So I put it in that. I believe I'm using all of the called for colors, and my floss is a mess. Oops. I think this floss bling is Socks for Mom, I think. Or Sampling Memories. Oh my gosh, I don't know which one. I am not sure, but there's my messy floss colors. Messy. This is on 18 count Peanut from BeStitchMe, and I started on the house. So you can see it better in person. I had to switch from, I think it called for parchment. I had to switch to like 3865 white, and I got the house all built. And then I need to fix, because this pot is up 1, so they're not even. So I'm gonna even those out because I'm not frogging it. I'm just gonna add a couple stitches to make it even. But look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It says, until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. And this is by Whistle Stop Stitcher on Etsy. She did an amazing job, and I need to buy the other chart that she released. It's a Halloweenish one, and I really want that one, and I will probably be buying it soon, but I really need to get some whips done. Okay, let's see. Another one that I pulled out, I'm not really gonna show all of the bag. This was a gift from Kim. She is a subscriber. She sent me a Creative Carol double bag, so it has 2 sides to it, and I love it. I need more big bags like this. I love it, love it, love it. I pulled out Hunter Gatherer. This is a piece that I'm stitching for my husband by my choice. And I love it, by Rosewood Manor. This is on 18 count antique lace. I am using the called for floss. Again, messy floss. Beautiful, beautiful colors though. They're very, you know, bright, which is not something I normally stitch with. I kind of like the more primitive muted tones. But this is where I'm at. You probably saw a before picture. This dude is beautiful. Look at that eagle. Pretty sure it's the eagle. And then I think I added these as well. This whole section was added in. I love it, love it, love it. This, I believe, this needle minder was given to me by my long distance stitchy bestie Anna. She's StitchToolBox on Etsy. She does amazing bags and floss blings and needle minders and patterns. She's just awesome. So love that. I'm getting, wait, what, am I getting close? I'm getting close-ish. I have the, you know, the animals left to do, and then this bottom row. So hopefully that'll get done. And again, framed and up on my slowly filling in my sampler wall. The next one is Teresa Kogut, Land That I Love. This is a sal that my Zoom group is doing, Land That I Love Zoom Sal. Absolutely, this piece is one of my favorite samplers of all time. I'm going to take this, give me one second, take it out of the Q-snap. I use a big Q-snap. Big Q-snap. Using the called for colors. And everything is falling out. I'm not organized, man. Called for colors, except for the main red, I subbed used brick because I love used brick. But look at this. This is the one that Chris gifted to me that it's my favorite. I mean, oh my gosh, I love it. So I had to put it, I have patriotic ones, but I had to put it on like my favorite one that I'm stitching. Love it, love it. This is on a custom piece that Brandy dyed for me for this pattern. It's 18 count Homeland from BeStitchMe. And then this is where I'm at. I started building the houses. I brought down the border. I did the border along the bottom of the strawberries, the flag, the words. There's a bird flying over me. And I started building the house. I love this piece so much. Wow. Wow, wow. And when I went to Acorns yesterday, I pre-ordered Teresa's 2 new releases because she has another amazing piece coming out. So I love this so much. I think I really want to get working on this for sure. So let me get all this back into the bag, and then we're down to one last whip. One last whip. And that, my friends, is my husband's elk. It is in this bag from Lynnxstitchcreates. Bigfoot, Valentine's. Oh, I need to order the Bigfoot and Christmas one. I need to remember to do that. Try not to spend as much money from now on because my new car payments are going to start up. So money is going to be a little bit tighter. So this is the piece. This is from the First Lady of Cross Stitch Elk Anthem. I don't think the First Lady of Cross Stitch is selling patterns anymore, but many people have this pattern that they're selling. And I know a couple of people have expressed interest in wanting to start it. I think you should. It's a beautiful piece. So this piece, I did 770 stitches on it this past 2 weeks, and I am at just a little over 17%. So you probably saw a before picture, and this is an after picture. So you can see like his antlers are coming in. So this is 18 count oatmeal. It was just like a cheap, huge oatmeal Ada piece that I bought from Michael's. I'm using 1 strand of the called for DMC. And Aaron, there are your elk bouquets. That is our thing. I'm so happy that he watches. I love you, Aaron. You are amazing. There's your elk booties. Oh my gosh, y'all. It looks so good. I am enjoying stitching on this. I think maybe I hated it because I was bored like up in here, which I still need to do. But now that I have like the elk coming in, it makes it just so much more fun to stitch. And honestly, seeing my husband's reaction when I show him this piece every time that I am done working on it makes it worthwhile. It makes me so happy that he wants it so badly. And it just makes me want to stitch on it just to make him happy. So you know, because he's pretty awesome. So that is all of my whips. So before I do haul, I'm going to insert the video of the giveaway winners for, let me show you. There was giveaway winner for ink circles. There was a giveaway winner for the floss bling. And then the giveaway winner for the Be Kind. So I will insert the video here because I have not done it yet. Hello. All right, let's get the winners. The first one is going to be, sorry, typing in the keywords. It'll be for the floss bling from Yoo Flies from my friend Chris. Let's get YouTube comments. And we're going to start. And the winner is Judy L. Thank you so much. She loved my stitching and she loved the floss bling and the chart. So awesome. Congratulations, Judy L. Let me screenshot that. And then the next one was chart. And that is for the ink circles half the fun chart. It was a Black Needle Society exclusive in the box. And there were 22 commenters for that. And so we will see who wins on that. Tracy. That's so cool. She's like, I love the chance at that particular chart. I fell in love with it when I watched the first unboxing and have drooled over it since then. That's awesome. That's awesome. So congratulations, Tracy. Let me, screenshot that. And then the last one, let's see. Last one was B, because it was for the Be Kind mug and this. And this was the US only giveaway because of the thing. And there was 38 commenters. The sun is coming out and blinding me. And let's see who wins. Congratulations, Jean Jeans. Oh, thank you. She congratulated me on 1 year and she likes the long videos and she loved Huckleberry Farm and my wool piece. She's not a collector, but she likes the bee and yellow is her favorite color. So congratulations, Jean. You won the bee stuff. So congratulations, everybody. Here comes a loud airplane. Just please get in contact with me and I will get these items shipped out. Back to the video. All right, congratulations to the winners. Please just send me an email or message on Instagram with your mailing information and I will get this out to you as soon as I can. And Amy, if you're watching, when these go out, I'm gonna send you the Freedom Quaker pattern as well. So before I jump into haul and stitchy kindness, I'm going to do another giveaway. I don't always do giveaways in all of my videos because giveaways are a lot of work. But you guys have been amazing and it's been an awesome couple of weeks and we just had Mother's Day and I just want to share the love with y'all because I love y'all. So the first one, because we just had Mother's Day, I am going to give away for my mother from the Heart Needle Art. This is open to anybody that wants to enter. You do, I guess for legality purposes, I have to remember to start saying this. That's why I put it at the beginning of my last video. Please be 18. Please be a subscriber. Don't say giveaway or anything that'll trigger trolls. And the other thing that I'm going to ask is if you enter in this video, please watch the following video to find out if you won, because I don't have the time to track down everybody unless I know you, unless I talk to you. But but just make sure that you just check to see if you won, so that, you know, I don't have to go through all the hoops and all that kind of stuff. So for this one, tell me how your Mother's Day was. Even if you're a fur mama, you're still a mama. If it was a hard Mother's Day, whatever you want to say, but the key word is going to be day, because mothers, it'll be too difficult. So day. So make sure you put Mother's Day, D-A-Y. And let me put that down on here because I will forget and I don't have to rewatch the whole thing. The other one that I am going to give away, I'm going to show a previous finish, which I don't normally do. But this one was cool. This is my previous finish. This is hand sewn. Because Memorial Day is coming up. I figured I'd do something patriotic. That's the back of it. And that is a nickel on the bottom, glued in. It's pretty cool. So this is a Kathy Barrick chart that I stitched. Liberty Bell. Again, open to anybody. But let's just do Liberty. Liberty as the keyword. Liberty. So day and liberty are your keywords for this. So, all right. I am going to pause this and switch stuff around and then start with Stitchy Kindness and haul. And then we will be done with however long this video is, y'all. Okay, I am back once again. 50th time. All right, let's start with Stitchy Kindness because y'all are absolutely amazing. So the first Stitchy Kindness that I received is from my sweet friend Erla. She lives in Iceland and she has been part of my Zoom meetups that I started because of COVID. I think from basically the beginning. She stays up until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, hanging out with us on Zoom because of the time difference. And she's just become a good friend and I adore her. And she sent me a package all the way from Iceland, y'all. She actually recently opened, I'm looking at the note, an online needlework shop so that she could bring all of the little stitchy treasures to Iceland, which is really stinking cool. So she sent me a pair of scissors for myself, and then something that she usually sends with her, the first order that you do with her. And I will try and link her shop below. For those of you that want to support her for stuff coming from Iceland. I did not ask her if she ships international or anything like that. Not 100% sure. I probably should have asked that. But anyways, thank you, Erla, so much. She sent us, and there's a couple left, some chocolates. These are from Iceland, obviously. I don't know how to pronounce any of this. But the funny thing is, the chocolates, and then here's some other chocolates. We've been slowly stacking on these. I wanted to leave some. I guess from what Erla was saying, that they try to put black licorice with everything. Chocolate, I guess. So those two have black licorice mixed in it. She says we mix chocolate and licorice together in every possible way and it is fantastic. So that is very, very cool to try some candies from Iceland. And then of course, I don't even have these, which is so funny. She had to send me some owl scissors. These are from Kelmscott. Pretty sure she probably carries these in her shop, which is pretty cool. But she said that I needed these because I didn't have a pair. So it's very thoughtful. And then this I'm going to take out because this is the tape measure that she sends with your first order. And it's really cool. It locks and then you press the button and it goes back. But she wanted me to see her logo. It's an owl. And that's her shop name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I will try and link it below. but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. We'll see. But thank you so much, Erla. I appreciate you and your friendship, and I love that you join the Zoom meetups and that we've become friends. It's pretty awesome. The other Stitchy kindness was from the Acorns trip. My friend Anna, who is Stitch Roadie and Quilt Roadies, brought me an awesome little buttermilk basin ornament kit for wool applique. I just cannot get over how tiny the little fabric is. I love it. I'm so excited to do this. So thank you, Anna, so much for gifting that to me. She thought I had it. I didn't have it. I have 2 other buttermilk basin bee wool applique ones, but not that one. And then my friend Heather, Punkypurls. What can I say? Every time we talk, we discover that we have something new in common. Thank God she lives only like an hour and a half from me, and that she's not planning on moving anytime soon. We have grown close. At lunch yesterday at Acorns, she basically said that we are sisters that were separated at birth, which is true, because we just have so much in common and such similar tastes in stitching, but also personal lives as well. And I mean, when we met in person for the first time, it was like we were old friends. So I have no words. I love her to death. I am so blessed that that Flosstube basically brought us together, which is amazing. So, and there is a piece in my haul that we actually both bought at Acorns that we're going to stitch for each other, which is pretty cool. But you did see that she gifted me the bag that we have for our sal that we are doing. Not only did she do that, she got a new silhouette, I believe it is, and she's been making like really cool decals and, you know, hoodies and everything. Y'all, she made me this. Look at that. These sparkles. She even bought me this purple Hydra Peak because purple's my color. Look. I can't believe she did that. That's so cool. She's so talented. She is so talented. Not only did she give me a bag and that water bottle, but she was like, I really hope that you don't have this. She got me a USA Ray Done with hearts. I don't have this one, which is funny. So she got me this, and I love it so much. It's going in my display for sure. So thank you so much, Heather. I adore you. I am so blessed that we became friends and that we've grown so close. You are awesome. Just awesome. Okay, haul. I don't have a bunch. I thought I was going to go crazy at Acorns, and then I remembered that before I knew I was going to Acorns, I had placed a couple online orders that haven't arrived yet for patterns, so I had to scale it back because, like I said, I'm trying not to spend that much money. So you may not see as much haul from me for a while because card payment starts up at the end of this month, but worth it because I freaking love my Jeep. The ladies saw my Jeep at Acorns yesterday, and I had to show them the little Bigfoot Easter egg that was hidden on the back window. So cool. So this is kind of non-stitchy haul before I get into the stitchy haul. You guys know that I love doing my displays, and I discovered this Instagram account, and I think I'm pronouncing it. It's LoveJodeeMarie Designs. I should know that. Hold on. Let me look. She does amazing woodworking. Yeah, LoveJodeeMarie. I was right. For some reason, I was second guessing myself and I didn't put it in my notes and I didn't have the printout. I think I showed in my last video, I bought the fireworks stand. And if you watched my bee decor video, you saw It said there's a queen bee sign and a bee inside a mug. Those were hers too. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, would you mind doing a custom order for me? And I said, you know, I'd like just one of some of the wood pieces that she had made, because I think she sells them in sets of 3. But I was wondering if I could just buy one of each of a few different ones. And so she put up a unique listing for that. And then she custom did a stand for me because I wanted something that would be kind of multi-seasonal. So the first thing I'm going to show you, and I'm going to link her down below because y'all, her stuff is so cool. It's so cool. I got a strawberry. I believe she's on TikTok too. She shows how she makes these and stuff on TikTok. So I got a strawberry. I got a watermelon slice. I got a lemon. And then I got a sunflower. And she has a whole bunch of different like wood shapes. She sent this to me as a gift, which is super cool. I appreciate that. But this is my custom stand, y'all. Fresh fruit sold here, locally grown. This I'm going to use for my summer display with the fruits. And hopefully I'll get the strawberry piece that I just bought. I bought 4 PDF patterns that I'll insert after this from Stitching Housewives when they had the sale. So I'm going to put the strawberry one up here. But then I can also use this for fall as well. And I already blew up her messages on Instagram asking for certain wood shapes. And I can't even remember. It was like an acorn, an apple. She's doing pumpkins. So super excited to have this out. And it's so cool. She did exactly what I wanted. And I love it so much. And I'm so excited to put out my summer display now because that's definitely going in it. So you should definitely go check out her shop and support her small business. It's so cool. The other thing that I wanted to show was Georgia Stitcher, and I'm looking this up because I should know what. So her daughters are dyeing fabric, and I honestly cannot remember if I showed this or not. Funny thing is, I messaged her and I was like, hey, just wondering if you shipped out the fabric. And she's like, oh yeah, it said it was delivered. And I was like, what? Which was funny. So when I got home from work, I searched, and this was in with the stuff that it said that I showed in the video, but I don't remember showing it. I thought I remembered talking about it. So I honestly don't know, and I didn't go back and watch. So if you've seen this, you've seen it. But her daughters have an Instagram account, hand_dyeing_duo. And they're dyeing fabrics and selling them to earn money, which is really super cool. They are adorable. If you've not checked out Georgia Stitcher's Flosstube channel, you should, because they're in the videos. She's also a very talented stitcher. She stitches beautiful pieces and so quickly. But of course I had to score a purple one. I missed their listings. They did listings yesterday, but I was at lunch with the group of Acorns ladies. So this is 18 count and it's a purple. They do a beautiful job. It's really, really pretty. So go support the kids, definitely. And then I think this is my last fabric of the month. I had to cancel a bunch of my subscriptions just because of cart payment. Gonna hear that a lot. This is 18 count spiced honey from Color and Cotton. This was April's fabric of the month. I'm not sure if I'm getting a May one or not. I don't know when exactly I canceled. And I'm so sad because I've been pretty much a member since the beginning for Color and Cotton. but I had to choose what I stitched most on. And I really use Seraphim, and I really use BeStitchMe. Those are the two that I use quite a bit. And then now that my friend Bobby, whom I have a nice size order coming from, stocks 18 count fabrics, because she loves 18 count fabrics. Pumpkin Creek Prim on Etsy. Don't go buying up all the 18 count just because I said that, though. It's easier to get if I need to. Between Brandy and Bobby, I'm good for fabric. And I don't remember who I was talking to, but they made a good point of I can control the fabrics that I bring in, because some of the monthly fabrics I don't use, like the colors and stuff like that. So now that I'm not part of the clubs, I'm not spending money on fabrics that I may or may not use. It's a very good point. But I am not getting rid of Seraphim or BeStitchMe's, unless I absolutely have to. So my acorns trip was amazing. If you follow me on Instagram, I think all of us have posted the picture, or the majority of us that went have posted the picture. It was such a good time. Whenever we get together, like I said, we laugh and we enable each other, and we just enjoy each other's companies. And I brought each lady a gift, and they can show it. I recorded them opening their gifts, but I'm not going to include it in the videos or anything. It's kind of a private thing, and if they want to share their gifts, they can. But I just wanted them to know how much they mean to me and how much I love them, and so each of their gifts had meaning behind it. Sorry, loud vehicle. And so there was Anna, who's Stitch Brody and Quilt Roadies, of course. And she brought her friend Robin, who she calls Pocket Robin in her videos. It was very, very nice to put a face to the person that she talks about a lot. So it was very, very cool. And of course, Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42, because Audrey is freaking hilarious, y'all. If you get a chance to hang out with her in person, you'll probably need to wear Depends. I'm telling you, like, no joke. She's funny. She's awesome. And I brought her birthday present, and I'm really glad that she liked it. It was pretty cool. And then there was Fiona's Craft Cottage. She has an Etsy shop, and she dyes fabrics, like I said. And she also has a Flosstube channel, but she is currently moving out of the state. I'm going to miss her, but she'll still be part of the Zoom meetups. So this was her last hurrah at Acorns and Threads. And then Heather, Punkypurls. I mean, what more can I say about Heather? Go check out her videos. Go check out her Etsy shop. I love her. I think we are going to become very, very close friends. I mean, we have already, but I mean closer. She's awesome. And then Robin, Lady Robbins. She is actually the one that kind of orchestrated, us going down. And then, I invited Heather and Fiona to join us. Robin was going down with her friend Lynn, which was really nice to meet her. They've been friends since they were like little kids, which is so cool. And Lynn stitches too. They wanted to do just celebrating being fully vaccinated. And so that's what this kind of was. And so it was nice to see them. And then Erin, 2 Martini Stitcher, came. And let me just say that I gave her the biggest hug. Because we're fully vaccinated, we could do that. And we had masks on. So yes, we social distanced, but I mean, I had to give her a hug. It was so nice to see her. She was smiling, having a good time at lunch. And I love her to death. I love all the ladies. These ladies are part of my Stitchy tribe. They are just awesome. And I'm so blessed to have them as friends. They're amazing. So it was a good day. So for me, it's 3 hours one way to Acorns and Threads. So it's a 6-hour-ish. Traffic on the way home kind of sucks. And if you get stuck behind an accident, that sucks too. That's what happened to Erin, Robin, and Lynn. They were a little bit later getting to Acorns because they got stuck behind a accident. But they're just amazing. But a 6-hour trip, I think we spent 3 hours together, and then I turned around and drove home. So I don't care. I would drive 5 hours to spend an hour with these ladies. They're awesome. So it was a good day. Was super tired, didn't stitch last night, just laid on the couch with my husband. So my haul is I picked up some floss for a couple of the, well, floss that I didn't have for a couple of the patterns. We had to sub a couple. I think we had to sub these two for one of the patterns. They're really good about subbing there. I saw these and needed to get them. They're needlework labels because now I'm stitching samplers and I need labels. These were inspired by 18th century wood engravings. There's 10 labels, and they're from With Thy Needle and Thread. So I bought these at Acorns. So there's different ones. I'm not going to open it, but there's another one on the back, but there's 10 of them. So I thought that was kind of cool because I need to put them on the back of the two that I have up on the wall right now. I did buy a 5-pack of Pat Carson's needles, size 26, because you can never have too many needles. This is what I'm going to start very, very soon. I've wanted this and I love it. This is the Be Kind sampler from Stacy Nash Primitives. Yes, I believe though the words are over 1, yes, I'm still going to do it on 18 count Ada and make it work somehow. I just use a super sharp sewing needle and it doesn't bother me. I make it work. But I might be able to change it up a little bit. Who knows? But it says, be kind to one another. This is a world of care, and there is enough of needful woe for everyone to bear. And this is going to go into my bag from Jasmine Ravenclaw from Jen that I bought that I absolutely love. And so this is going to go in that bag. I have had this on my want to buy for a while. I'm not sure because I'm not usually a big ink circles stitcher. But I loved this, and I think because I have a little display for me and my husband that I've put up on the mantle. And I want to add to it. So this is ink circles. This is Celtic love letters. And I just love it. It only calls for 4 colors. So it's super cool. And then this is the one that Heather and I are going to be stitching to give to each other. We both bought it. Heartstring Sampleries Next Door. I had bought her the mug that Beth Twist has for this on her website and sent it to her. And if you go check out her video, she tells the story, but it showed up in the mail, which was funny. And I guess she was already planning on buying this and stitching it for me anyways. And so I had sent her the mug and without us talking about it. And then we said we were going to grab this at Acorns and stitch it for each other. So that is what we did. And then I got my punch needle and primitive spring. And I flipped through this last night since I was too tired to stitch. And I'm not sure if there's anything that I want to stitch out of this. I'm so sad. I'm going to look through it again and see if anything like inspires me. But for the spring edition, I'm just like, meh, not so much. And then my last haul, of course, is from Chris's shop as the Yoo Flies. These things, she was very smart. She sent a set of 2 to quite a few Flosstubers. And once everybody started talking about it, of course, you know, they sold out quickly. Luckily, I got mine. And I'm probably going to get more, even though I'm not supposed to spend money. But I really want different ones for my different projects. It's just fun to bling it up. So I grabbed Lady Liberty, and so she's going to go with my Lady of the Flag, is what I'm going to put her on. And if you guys missed me talking about these are amazing. They are floss bling. I've shown them, you know, with my whips. But Chris puts so much care into making these. They're stitched. Meh. No, got caught on my Pandora bracelet. Now I can't get it off. So, oh my gosh, seriously. Oh, there it goes. So they are stitched around the edges. They're 3 layers, so they are super, super sturdy. They have grommets on the top and the bottom so that, you know, it doesn't fray or rip or anything. And then she adds the little bead, some tassel. And then on the back, the majority of them will say keep calm and stitch on, which is her thing. She does journals too, and she puts this on the journals. She's amazing. So there's this one, Choose Kindness, which that is going with my sampler that I just showed you, my Stacy Nash. And then of course on the back, Chris is so talented. And then Liberty. Man, I got hair. And then of course the back. And then she does send them with the rings as well. So love them, love them. I need more, Chris. I need more. I'm like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, but they're awesome. They're so worth it. Okay, y'all, I have a big old mess, and Sam and I are gonna go run out and do some dun hunting, and then hopefully I will get this edited and up for today. I will I'll have an interview up on Sunday. I have switched to hopefully every other Sunday, as long as I can, you know, get the interviews recorded and edited. I put up my bee decor tour on Mother's Day, so hopefully y'all enjoyed that. If you haven't, you can go check it out. I will be recording a Rae Dunn haul video soon. That will probably go up next Sunday, so that there's some content on Sunday, maybe, or next Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see when I get it recorded. My husband and I are going away for 3 days, so I won't do much during those days. So we'll see if I have time. But I will get one up because I know people are asking, and I do have some haul to show. So anyways, I hope you all have an amazing couple of weeks. Get a lot of stitching done, a lot of happiness. And please go check out all of the Flosstubers and Etsy shops and all that I mentioned, because we just need to really support our fellow stitchers. And those of you that are in like the East Coast, the Southeast states that are dealing with the gas shortage, my sister and my brother-in-law live in North Carolina. My heart goes out to you. That's rough. It's got to be so rough and so stressful. It's one thing after another. You know, the pandemic, gas shortage, all of the hatred and violence in the world right now. So let's share some positivity and some love and some support. And I hope things get better for y'all down there. And I hope things get better all over the world. So sending you all lots of love. And until I talk to y'all again, happy stitching, everybody.